Welcome to another live stream, my people. Justice is near, but the struggle is real. What a day, what a day. As you enter into this live stream, please remember to like the live. I go by the name YaadBoss, and welcome to another one. Today has its ups and downs, but a lot of work was actually accomplished behind the scenes. Yeah. And the bulldog, I can say right now, is at work working on the case. You see, I'm the type of person who always call for unity. hmm Always call for unity. In not just in the Jayden Smith case, that's just my nature. hmm Always want to help people. So the longer I spend on this Jayden Smith case here, is the closer and closer I get to the Almighty. Remember when we first started over here on YouTube? We started with 25 people, hmm I came from a place over there on TikTok with over 80,000 followers, over 80,000 true YaadBoss followers. We're not talking about made up followers, we're talking about authentic people who follow YaadBoss for who he is. Mhm. Made a lot of connections over there on TikTok. We're talking about influential bloggers, influential content creators. They're just a speed dial away. So if I wake up tomorrow and I find like we're not getting enough traction in the Jayden Smith case, a media blast is phone calls away. We're talking about the biggest screen recorders in Jamaica, the biggest rankers in Jamaica. I'm an action person. And I don't like to just take all the credit and take the spotlight for myself because I find that there's a lot of people out here working for justice for Jayden Smith. But I find those who are busy working for Jayden Smith, some of them just don't have the influence to drive media coverage that Jayden Smith case actually needed. And that is the reason why I got on my phone and start making calls. And a lot of other bloggers are wondering how the hell did Andre Stevenson get on board? Keep on wondering. And you notice I did not just go over there and take all the spotlight for myself. I introduced Andre Stevenson to some of the bloggers that is busy night in, night out on Jayden Smith case. Who sent them over there? YaadBoss did. YaadBoss made the call and YaadBoss vouched for them. You see, the thing is this, right? This fight for justice is bigger than us as individuals. And the closer we get to justice, is the more covering that we're going to need, right? Some people might not be happy with my inclusivity approach, but that is just my nature. All voices should be heard. So I can't bring on this a person here and that the person there and don't bring on surprise. And that is the thing, like I listen to people's conversation. And as I said, the more me listen to people, the more discernment that I develop. Okay, we're all in this together, and we all want justice for Jayden Smith. So today started out not as a good day because as content creators, you have your ups and your downs. You have your ups and your downs. Please continue to leave your comments in the comment section as the like below, right? And like the live stream as you come in. We have some real credible people on Jayden Smith case. We do have, and we're talking about people who are actually putting in the work with big political connections. When them pick up them phone, them can actually reach who them want to reach. The problem that we're having in this Jayden Smith case here is this, right? I don't know if the police department have all the recordings curated. Okay, I don't know that. And I don't think the DPP have it either. So there's a body of people who need to get that to them. And as I said, the closer you get to justice for Jayden Smith is the more spiritual warfare that we're encountering. You see, those who are not experiencing it in their own personal life, they're probably not even getting close to cracking in this case, yeah. Yeah. You see, we can pontificate on social media every single day, night in, night out, right? But the real fight, the real justice is going to come with those people with influence and who can make phone calls and who can actually get the DPP to move. The DPP will move. Okay? The DPP will move. And there are things, there are recordings behind the scenes that people don't have in the public atmosphere. And certain bloggers will not be trusted with those recordings. So when I come out and I say, Mr. T is getting bun without cheese, that is no made up. That is not a make-up story. It is a fact. Yeah, Mr. T, I get bun without cheese. And when we come out and say, Demar runway and he's not coming back to Jamaica, that is not made up story. Demar did runway and Demar is not coming back to Jamaica and he's actually going to school in foreign, in the United States of America. And when I said that, Shanique fly down on the 26th of September. She fly back up the following Wednesday. And she came back to Jamaica, pick up Zaire, and she also picked up Demar. That is not made up story. That is a factual statement. Yes, Shanique came back to Jamaica, and Shanique know, and she's in the audience and she's watching these videos. Yeah, Shanique came back to Jamaica and she picked up the baby and she also picked up Demar. I don't know the exact date when she flew into the country, right? But I guarantee you that she did. Let me see if I can pull up one of these folder, one of these things right here and add to the stage. So yes, my people, as you come in, please like the live stream and leave your thoughts in the comment section. In a second, let me put up the telephone number right now. Let me put up this telephone number right now. Bear with me for a second while I look for this telephone number, my people. All right, so the telephone number is 646 and 529 and then 1535. Yeah, it's like sometimes in life, like I find myself being a little bit too kind, right? And that is what some of my advisors behind the scenes tell me, like, Yard boss, you're too kind. Say, when I was doing my TikTok page over there on over TikTok, right? And people used to like reach out to me for ads. I never charge nobody no money, I don't charge nobody a dime. Yeah, no dime, not a dollar, And yeah, I have to be careful. Sometimes I have to be a little bit selfish, Sometimes I have to be a little bit selfish. But because I really and truly want justice for this little boy, yeah, I really and truly want justice for Jayden Smith. You know, that is the reason why you see me start reach out to everyone that is on this case, regardless if them not like each other, yes or no. That is the reason why I reach out. You know, that is the reason why. So when you call in, the number is right there on the screen: 646-529-1535. You know, yeah, not really having a good day, but I did complete like two big tasks today. In this case here, two big tasks. So that was good. My goal was to get it done by tomorrow, right? But I got it early. I got it done early. You know, I must say, like, big kudos to Andre Stevens, because he's a genuine soul and he really and truly want justice for Jayden Smith. A real monster voice on the case. A real monster voice on the case. You know, and Andre do have discernment also. Okay, Andre have discernment. So we're marching forward regardless. We're marching forward regardless. And we're gonna see if we can get what you would say now, Andrine. Yeah, we're gonna see if we can reach out to Andrine. I'm not sure if she's gonna go on Andre's show, right? But it would be good for the mom, right, to address the nation, so the nation can actually connect with the mother of Jayden Smith. We're not giving up on Andrine. We're not gonna give up on Andrine. We're not gonna give up on Andrine. Yes, my people. So yeah, moving forward, justice for Jayden Smith. This is not gonna be a long life if nobody no call in. The number is right there. Call in and share your thoughts on what you would like to see for the Jayden Smith case here. Do you believe that we would actually get justice for Jayden Smith? Do you think so? Because let me tell you, it's a spiritual battle that we're facing. hmm It's a spiritual battle that we're facing. And that is the reason why you have not just the police department not doing anything, but then you have internal fight for people who are actually fighting for justice for Jayden Smith. And you wonder why 9 months, not 9 months, 5.5 months in, we're not getting like any public statements from anybody. Not even a peep, not even a drop from the police department. We're fighting a major battle. Good night, everyone in the chat. Marlon, big up yourself. We're talking about sweet lips. Good night, good night. Good night, Yard Boss. Blessings, blessings. Yes. Welcome again. Let's see this one. Welcome again and fighting for justice for Jayden Smith. All right, Jayden case not normal. The battle is hard to fight, but we are still fighting for justice. Yes, my people. Keep up the good work. Keep up the good work. Justice for Jayden. We need closure. hmm The matter is going. Let me say this one right here. The mother is going through a lot. Be gentle with her. Yes, the mother is going through a lot. Yes, right. And we don't really want to bash her, right? My thing is, she's the one who produced Jayden, okay? And even if she may come out and she may cuss out, because she did tell Andre some bad word, and Andre didn't bash her, you know. We have to be as gentle as we can, and we will see, we will see how things develop, okay? We will see how things develop, because as I said, I have a kind heart, very, 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 very kind, You know, sometimes too kind, I'm telling you, too kind, you know. I pity some of these people don't know like what I've been doing behind the scenes, dipping in my own pocket, you know. But I don't come out and be like, okay, me spend this pan. No, that's not my thing, right? And like just talking to some spiritual advisors behind the scene, I mean, they do see that somebody is going to get pushed out in this Jayden Smith case here. It might not be the principal, right? Highly unlikely the principal is going to go down. And I keep on saying it to people that you don't really have any hardcore evidence, right? Tying the principal to the crime, right? And even if him friend them have the evidence, him friend them now go implicate him, right? So me personally, I think going down that road is a dead end road, right? The people who we need is Shanique, we need Demar, we need another family member that the people them in the public not even talking about. Okay? There's another family member. A lot of people are saying that Tommy was the driver. Tommy was not the driver. Okay? Tommy, we see when Mr. T call, say him see her at 9 o'clock and him give her the key. Tommy was not the driver. It was another family member was the driver. Picture and name and everything. We have that. Okay? So there's a lot of things that is not in the public domain, you know. But we're fighting very, very hard. And let me tell you, we're coming under attack. We're coming under attack, my people. May I tell you, because the longer me going on, right? Remember, you know, that, should I even say this? It's like in the last month alone, right? Two things happen in my life that is significant. Okay? And why that happened, like all my life, you know, has been like smooth sailing. Okay? But I feel like why the hell am I here on this Jayden Smith case here? Why? That's what I keep on asking myself, you know, why? I'm not in this for money. I'm not in this for views. I can turn off my YouTube channel and I can disappear and my life is okay. Okay? I'm not struggling in life. I make more than enough money to pay my bills. Why? Why? That's why I keep on asking myself, why me I put myself out there? I'm sure some of my friends never look at them and say, never look at them and say, "Yard boss, what you do over there, so?" Yeah, that's what some of them say, "Yard boss, what you do on criminal case?" Now you the other day with a rub shoulders with celebrities. What you do on criminal case? But a Jayden spirit call me. Yeah, a Jayden spirit call me. That is the reason why I'm here. And not just talking and making videos. Not just talking and making videos. Okay? So you will see people making videos, right? But trust and believe. It's a minute. I would say there's three people, not three, not three, not three. There's a group, right? Shanda, big up your damn self, Shanda. If you're watching this live, big up yourself. Shanda, I would like for you to come from behind the scenes, you know, Shanda. Trust me, Shanda, I would love for you to come from behind the scenes. I would love to have you on this show. But let me tell you something. We have some real secret weapons in a this case here. Some real secret weapons in a this case here. We're going to send Shanique to prison if we can extradite her from America. If we can extradite her from America. I guarantee you that is going to be our biggest challenge. That is going to be our biggest challenge. That is going to be our biggest challenge. Because trust me, my people, the DPP know exactly what's going on. They may not have all of the evidence. They may not have all of the evidence. They may not started a deep dive as yet. Okay? But they will. They will. Just be patient. They will. Just be patient. And when them charge Demar, and when them charge Shanique, and when them charge the next family member who is the driver, three of them, you know, three of them must get charged. Three of them must get charged. In the earlier stages, I did not have Demar as a prime suspect in this case. We never have Demar as a prime suspect. And I'm glad that I have a nature of, where you say, inclusivity. Yeah? Where people trust me with information. And know say when them send YaadBoss information, YaadBoss is not gonna publish. Them tell me, I ask them, I say, what am I allowed to say? And them say, you can say this, you can say that, you can say this. And that is exactly what I come out and say to the people then. I have people behind the scenes working hard right now to get Shanique flight manifesto. But me tell them, please don't break the law. Please don't break the law. And if them send it to me, I can't publish it. I can't publish it. But if you hear YaadBoss come out and say, a this a flight I should come on, and she and this a person here come, and if me get it, me go send it go get J Progress, and J Progress I go come tell you, and Andre I go get it. Them the two there, I go get it. Because me know say me can put my head on the block that the two of them is not going to publish it to nobody. They will come out and say, this is what we saw, and it is legit. Okay? We are genuinely in this for justice for Jayden Smith. Genuinely. And we have some people with high intellect. You see how Jayden Smith was brilliant? We have some people who are brilliant too. Not everybody have the mental capacity. And I'm just being honest here. I'm just being honest. Okay? Not everybody have the mental capacity to listen to all of the recordings and dissect facts from nonsense and create a clear timeline and paint a picture, a close to accurate picture as to what happened to Jayden Smith. Not everybody have that intellect. I'm not saying I have it. There's a group of people because it's a collective. And if you listen to the people them, if you listen to me, If you listen to J Progress, the sequence of events are very, very close. I'm not going to call anybody else's name because we don't want to get in at the bacchanal. But some other people also. The sequence of events. You see, the thing is this. I am a big researcher. And when I dive, I find every recording. Okay? Every recording. And my investigation in the earlier stages, up until maybe like 2 weeks ago, stopped at the back of Megamart. Stop at the back of Megamart. Some people believe that Jayden Smith did not go to school on Friday, but they were missing information. They were missing information. Some people say them big students there at where L.A. Lewis interview said Jayden Smith was not in school, but them the people there light years ahead, them in other grades in a school. So those guys' statements were not credible. But then you had 2 kids that L.A. Lewis interviewed that place Jayden Smith going in the taxi early Friday morning. Some people missing information and not having the requisite skills, because none of us are actual, most of us are not like trained investigators. No, some of us don't even know how to actually create a proper investigative report. But yet still we're trying the case in the public domain. And let me tell you something. The people them, some of the people them that social media is actually accusing of murdering Jayden, when them listen to some of the people them talk, I laugh them, I laugh. I laugh them, I laugh. And if government officials are listening to some of us talk, them say, wait, is a circus this? That is the feedback that I'm getting behind the scenes, My audience know that I'm always transparent and truthful with them. Laugh them, I laugh. And I said, this is a big old circus. But I take the positive. The positive is this: Jayden's spirit is big. That is the reason why he have so much people advocating for him. So even those who are actually advocating and they may not have their facts right, I still say keep on marching on. At least we are marching for justice for Jayden Smith. But today I just was feeling a little bit heavy. A little bit heavy today. A little bit heavy today. Ever since I woke up this morning. So I woke up this morning and I drove to get some breakfast. And then I worked on a project, got the project finished, and there was just something empty today. I was planning to like skip the live stream tonight, I wasn't planning on coming live tonight. I wasn't planning on coming live tonight. So over here at Yard Boss, we're going to continue marching for genuine justice for Jayden Smith. Marching for genuine justice for Jayden Smith. And remember what I told you guys in the beginning, right? That Yard Boss will not be collecting any money for Jayden Smith. You remember how weary I was? about telling my audience, say, we're going to do golf, we're going to do this and we're going to do that. You remember how weary I was? Yeah. I've been dipping in my own pocket. Yeah. And I had a plan for something that's coming up, but me have to go really talk to my people them to see if me really have to go have a talk. Me really have to go have a talk. Me really have to go have a talk and see if it makes sense. And see if it makes sense. To be quite honest with you, ever since Jayden Smith went viral over there on TikTok, there has been a lot of opportunists on this Jayden Smith case here. Some of them me know personally. Some of them I've had countless conversations with prior to Jayden Smith case. Me know them, me have them on speed dial. Okay? Opportunists. Make videos just for views off of the back of Jayden Smith. Increasing followers on the back of Jayden Smith. If you're in this movement here and you're a content creator and you're not genuine, just leave it alone. Move on with your life. Leave it alone. Because the people them can actually sit you here, Them can sit you. You think the people them in a yard boss land can look and say if yard boss credible or if yard boss not credible? Of course. And most of my people them they are from day one. From day one. Not feeding them no nonsense and hopes. Can me tell you no, say the probability of charging Shanique, Demar, and the other family member, on notice me not say who the other, I believe I mentioned the person name in a previous video, but you notice me not say the other family member. Me not say the other family member. The other family member now, then can hold on pan that the other family member there, because that family member is still in Jamaica. But Demar and Shanique, no, they are Jamaica. And Marie, her whereabouts is unknown. So we're not really sure if she there foreign still or if she's still there Jamaica. What them can charge Anfa? Conspiracy for covering up? Probably. Probably something along that line. But Anne-Marie was not involved in murdering Jayden. I'm not going to repeat some of the theories, right, that was floating around. I'm not going to repeat some of those theories. Okay? But now is the time for everybody who is involved in this Jayden Smith movement, yeah, to be as authentic as you can with the people them, right? Yeah, because this is not for views, this is not to grow a page, this is not for that. Okay? This is not for that. You never go upon Andre Stevens for boss. Okay? We went on Andre Stevens' show to do what? A media push. So the people them who have real power in Jamaica to pay attention to the case. Because what the blackers them do was not working. And when you go over there now and you sit down in front of what, 8,000 people, you're talking directly to who? Prime Minister Brogard. You're talking to Marky G. You're talking to members of parliament. When them see my face, they know exactly who I am. When them see my face over there, maybe they must say to themselves, Rasa, what am I do over here, sir? What am I advocate for over here, sir? But the whole of them know who I am. Just go over TikTok and go check the page. During election time, I was promoting them heavily. Millions upon millions of views. Okay? One of my good friend, it's like, him say, wait, and where you there? He say, me dep on the Jayden Smith case, you know, me a fight for justice for Jayden Smith, you know. Because my TikTok audience is a different audience. I mean, as I go along, right, I'll see like if I should introduce. Well, is it fair? I don't know if it's fair. I don't know. I'm still struggling with the TikTok thing. I'm still struggling with that. Here, I'm like very comfortable with my little niche of audience that I have here. Okay? I'm very comfortable with what I have here. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm still struggling whether or not it's fair or not. Because if I beat it over TikTok, you know, we're talking about gone, gone, gone. Because my page is like well recognized, so it's like an algorithm type thing, right? And there's like a certain we would say, you know, a certain method, right, to make videos in TikTok go viral. You can't just post one video and just hope say it will go viral. You have to post like 10 videos a day, right? So if I do over there now and I post 10 video for Jayden Smith at daytime, at least 3 or 4 of those videos, I would say maybe like 3 of those videos will get maybe 50,000 views. Another one will maybe get 100,000 views. Okay, that is how the TikTok algorithm work. And then, yeah, I don't know. It will go. Yeah, that is the thing. Yeah, I really have to pray on that one. You know, but for now, I think I'm comfortable with where I'm at here, and I can actually bring genuine progress in this case here. Yeah. And if another media push is needed, like if a big media push is needed, like yeah, I can coordinate it. I can coordinate it. So the people of Yard Boss land, right? We don't have a true real advocate over here. A real advocate. And you know, before I reached out to Andre, right? I had a call with, I would say he's my mentor in media. These are the people who always push me. I say, Yard Boss, do this, do that, right? And he made a suggestion. He said, reach out to Andre and see what happens. But if you're getting pushback over there, reach out to this person. And that person is bigger than Andre. But the only difference is this. That person is not a justice warrior like Andre. Andre is a justice warrior. Okay? And him have the right set of connections. Yeah. But that other person we're talking about, him have what? 600 and something thousand followers. Whole heap of people. So if we want Jayden Smith to get reignited again, it can happen very, very easily. Easy as 1, 2, 3. Easy as 1, 2, 3. And it's only few of us in this movement can do that. And the reason why we can do that is because we're honest, transparent with the people them. And people can trust we, and people believe in our way. Very few people can do that. Very few. Very few. Again, the calling number is 646-529-1535. I'm not afraid for call. We have 233 people inside here. I'm not afraid for call. Come on now, one must have something to say. One must have something to say. You know, we just need some clarity in this Jayden Smith case. But we have some good people working on this case. Yeah, I want to know, say, I'm not going to feed you guys no false information. Sometimes like you will come out and you'll be like, okay, is this like, should I run with this story? Should I run with this? And you believe some of them too, you believe some of these stories, You believe some of these stories. It's just unfortunate. Just unfortunate for people. Sorry for the venting tonight, but I had a rough day. Rush day today. All right, let's see. Welcome again and fighting for justice for Jayden Smith. Okay, you say, okay, I think I read that already. GDK is not normal. The battle is hard to fight, but we are still fighting for justice. And you see, the thing is this, right? When Sir Price was saying that we are fighting a spiritual battle, okay? And it's like, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Like the closer you get, and the more attack you come under. You remember Sister Carrie Ann said there's smaddy that is blocking her from seeing exactly what happened to Jayden Smith. Smaddy a block her. And 2 spirit man go down, they go command Mr. T for open him out and spill the beans. And me tell you over and over, say Mr. T, we need to pray for Mr. T. Morning, noon, and night. Mr. T don't know what happened to Jayden. I still believe that Mr. T don't even know right now. Him have an idea. He may have an idea, say the wicked girl Shanique murder Jayden. Yeah. And him son, the 2 of them, and the other family member, but them not tell Mr. T what happened to Jayden. But him have an idea. The reason why them said them are runway, gone foreign, because the people them at Jamaica were murder him. Me keep on warning the powers that be in Jamaica, So the longer wanna take to at least announce that somebody is responsible for the murder of Jayden Smith, jungle justice. I'm not calling for jungle justice. Yard Boss is not calling for jungle justice. You see, Yard Boss, I travel in these live streams secretly. Nobody knows me today. Nobody knows me there. I could be watching from the For You page. And I know exactly what is going on. I know exactly what is going on. You think them no want murder Mr. T? You know, say Wicked and left Mr. T after Jayden Smith disappeared. Wicked girl and left Mr. T and I give Mr. T bun. After 30 years of marriage, she left Mr. T and I give Mr. T bun with cheese. Why she left Mr. T? The whole of them want dirt Mr. T right now. Cause Mr. T have the whole of them pan the run. Some of we say Mr. T is a whole wicked. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. Did Mr. T ever beat Jayden? Probably. Probably. But Mr. T no know what them do to Jayden. He don't know what them do to Jayden. He don't know what them do to Jayden. But what Mr. Key provided was a contradictory statement to what Shanique, the wicked girl, said. And that is what is going to end them up in a prison. Them still need to question Mr. T some more, the DPP. The information that Mr. T gave us in the general public, right, is critical because he placed the wicked girl in the vicinity. Jayden Smith was not murdered on a Thursday. Jayden Smith was murdered on Friday between the hours of 4:30 to 5:30 p.m. That is a fact. And that is going to be the finding that the DPP will come up with. That is going to be the finding. Because there are two eyewitness accounts that place Jayden Smith going to school. And then there's another eyewitness account in a mega mart. Women are here, the bloggers them talk about. We see Jayden Smith in a mega mart and say, what you are doing here? Yes. So Jayden Smith went to school on the Friday. And Jayden Smith met his demise right off Perth Road. Not saying that it is 100% accurate, because you know how I go to work already, right? I go based on what we can prove and probabilities. So when he was last seen exiting Megamart, the reason why I say it is highly likely that Jayden Smith was killed off Perth Road is because of the woman who live up at the White House. She, you know, she and her picnic, she said her picnic see Jayden I walk on the road. Let's say that child actually saw Jayden. Okay, let's give that to them. But it's a damning connection. That little boy go to Manchester High School. And there are reports that said that that house is connected to Manchester High School. And the principal said that the person who saw Jayden, he know the person very well, my people. Know the person very well. Not saying that is where Jayden met his demise, but it's very strong circumstantial evidence. Very strong circumstantial evidence. And you can go research it on yourself. Go research what the principal say. Somebody see Jayden and he had on his backpack and he had another bag in his hand. Strong survival skills. And the person said them see him Friday evening. Around what time? 5:30. When you hear me just say 2 hours a while ago? What time them say them see Jayden on Perth Road walking past that house on Friday? 5:30. What time them see Jayden Smith exiting the back of Megamart? 4:30. The question that I have for all of you guys that is on this live stream, if you're familiar with that area, how long would it take to walk less than a mile? Because from Megamart to that house, let's say it's 2-3 miles. Would it take 1 hour for a young, fit little boy like Jayden Smith with great survival skills? Would it take him an hour to walk 3 miles? If you're running 3 miles as an athlete, that is what, like a 5K? So an average athlete, and it's not even 3 miles, it's maybe like a 1.5 mile, 2 miles, right? So just an average runner, because I used to run track, an average runner, somebody who out of shape, can run a mile in about, let's say, 15 minutes. Average runner can run a mile in about 15 minutes. So if you run from Megamart to this, it's going to take about, what, 30 minutes. Jayden Smith, fit. You're not going to take Jayden for walk, an hour to walk up there. So could it be, this is not a factual statement, no. Could it be that after them murder Jayden, the time when them give is the time when the murderers them left the house and go back to the hospital? Why would I say that? Remember what Shanique said? She reached the hospital at 7:09. And her mama, her papa, and the brother stayed with her for an hour. But when you go back and go listen to Mr. T, when Mr. T say, he made contact with the Newport police and he tell them, say, Jayden never reach home. And what time did he make contact? 6:30. 6:30 he make contact. So that means, say, Mr. T Anandema was relieved from the hospital between 5:30 and about 6 o'clock, giving them enough time to drive home 30 minutes to 45 minutes of them yard. So the time with them give, say them see Jayden walk past the house, could be the time when them clean up, get rid of Jayden, and head back to the hospital. Not saying it is what actually happened. We're just talking. What is strong circumstantial. That good investigators will actually look into. Some investigators them go based on a hunch. Yeah. And there's a good one to me not gonna call the person name. There's a good one on the case to me not gonna call the person name because I'm trying not to get in at the back of that. Okay. That had an inkling that the murder could have occurred at an abandoned house on Perth Road. But it is very, 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 very strong. That is where Jayden Smith lost his life. Boy, rough. Justice will be served. It's not what man say, but what God says. Watch him work. When you keep on praying, prayer warriors, a long time when I pray for me, you know. Me say a long time when I pray for me, all when my spirit is weak. All when my spirit weak. You remember our back and forth in the comment section? And we still continue the dialogue in the comment section. I try to like as many comments as I can. I try to respond to as many comments as I can. And if you want more inside scoop, and me a beg you know, me not gonna give you know everything, you know. Okay, but I'll give you know like hints. When you join the Yard Boss community, become a member. Okay, become a member. If you don't want scoop where the general public is not gonna get, wanna join the membership community. Become a member of Yard Boss channel. We not go out there and go fundraise for nothing. If there's a cause and I want to contribute to the cause, I'm going in my own pocket, my people. That is how I work. Good night, Yard Boss. Continue doing the good work. Boy, this a work is sometimes rough. Sometimes I'm too kind. Yeah. Sometimes I'm too sharing. Yep. A lot of people tell me that, you know. But me can't change. It's hard to change that. If it's in you, that's hard for change. You just have to allow people to like burn their bridges, you know. We can't change that. Yeah, I cannot change that. Justice will be served for Jayden Smith. It's not what man says, but what God says. You hide from man, but you can't hide from God. Watch him work. Psalms 46, verses 10. Be still and know that I am God. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. There will be justice for Jayden Smith. It will happen. I know that. I know that. The principal isn't involved in Jayden Smith unalive, but he is covering, so that's why he cannot get justice for Jayden Smith. And I said it over and over that Shanique Lawrence, Demar, and all of them, even the corporal, they do not wield real power. They don't. I guarantee that them don't. But Smaddy, Smaddy, I help them. But guess what happened? Even that person who helped them, you know, he could not help them if them did dear Jamaica. You know, sister them have to run away. Them can hold them off but so long, but them know say the pressure are come for them. When you hear me say to you, them know say sooner or later. Mm-hmm. You think so them can't looking at them crystal ball and see where I come? If we have people over here who are prophetess, right, and them can, what you would say now, them can see say, somebody are gonna get charged. You know think say them are looking after them crystal ball to wanna say, Lord Jesus, a this a come for we, you know. When you not hear me just as a tone. If we have prayer warriors over here, can me ask them all the time, you know. Me say, wanna see? Cause me have faith, you know, but me not have them spiritual gifts there. I don't have those spiritual gifts. Day by day, I'm getting stronger. Okay? Me say, where wanna see? Them say, the principal is not going to get charged with anything, but they're going to push out the rest of them. Mm-hmm. That is what them say. They might go push out the rest of them. So you not believe, say, them the people that we are work them some fire and them hobby, not looking in at them crystal ball from early on when them murder Jayden and say, you better pack on your bag and run away. Demar, you better run away. Shanique, you better. But Shanique come back another time, people. How she know say she could have come back, pick up her little pitney and her brother and go back after her? How she know that? Hmm? How she know that? When she knows say she murdered Jayden, she had the heart to come back to Jamaica a second time? I want to say science now working at this case. Yeah? That is some bravery. Or she is a mad woman. Hmm? Is either brave she brave, mad she mad, or she knows say her grandmama and whosoever is protecting her. That is the only way she would have come back to Jamaica a second time. Yard boss not lie to you. Okay? If you don't hear me say so, we have strong proof that she did. She did not come through Kingston this time. She indeed flew through Montego Bay. On that occasion. And some people are looking at me, how him know that? Keep on thinking. Because people can trust me with the information. And me a beg you. Everybody were in this a live stream here. If you don't have any information, see the number there. 646-529-1535. You can WhatsApp it. I wonder if this phone, let's see, WhatsApp or call it directly. And pass on the information. I would say like everybody inside of my community trusts me, right? But if there's any outsiders out here and who don't trust me, send it go give J Progress. I send it go give Andre. Send it anyone away. We'll guard it. Guard it. Guard it. So again, the phone line is open. Don't be afraid. Call in 646-529-1535. I wonder if it's the right number me put on the screen there. Let me make sure it's the right number I put on the screen. 1 second, my people. Let me make sure. Yeah, 529 1535. That is it. It is a new number. It is a new number. All right, boy, the Lord God choose me. I tell you, you just have to trust and believe and just keep on pushing on, you know, keep on pushing on. I pray for God covering upon you, my brother, from the crown of your head to the sole of your feet. Thank you. Thank you. The principal will be charged for lying. A courthouse business, this is people go and then lie all the time, and you have to remember this is Jamaica. You know, this is Jamaica. Like, to be quite honest with you, Shani can lie as much as she wants, you know. When Shani come and lie and say, me fly through Montego Bay, she can lie. What is the detective jobs to catch her in a lie? People lie all the time. We with genuine pure souls, right, take people for who they are. Yeah? And if it wasn't for Mr. T, the whole of Jamaica would have believed. They would have maybe said, okay, Ashanik responsible for it. Half and half. Okay, it would be half and half. Some people would say, okay, then believe Shanik. And some people would say, Shanik is a wicked liar girl. But it will be half and half without Mr. T testimony. Because me tell you how soft-spoken Shanik is. Shanik is not a normal criminal, you know. I would say Shanik is a dangerous criminal. Very dangerous. And she watch me right now. She's dangerous. Because she come across as being believable. She fooled me. She fooled me. Yeah. But when Mr. T come out now, that's when me say, no, sir, your free paper burn up. Yeah. Very soft-spoken. My name is Shanique. I'm the cousin of Jayden Smith. I'm the mother of the injured toddler. We took good care of Jayden Smith when he was growing up. She and Wicked Girl Ann. We took good care of Jayden Smith when he was growing up. We enrolled him in school. We were the ones who got his birth paper. We were the ones who created a stable environment for him to go to school and be as brilliant as he is. Anybody would have buy that the story there. Hook, line, and sinker. Yes, hook, line, and sinker. They wouldn't do nothing for her to Jayden. When the little baby fell and broke his femur bone, they said, Jayden, why did you not watch the baby properly? But wicked boy, them are set up Jayden life and tell him sister say, him sight him. The little boy jump off of Jayden and Jayden sight him and make him broke him foot. Shanique and Demar did not like Jayden. Shanique could go to Hollywood and go win a Oscar. She could go to Hollywood and win a Oscar. And not so much. Because you can see the evilness on her face. And cannot hold eye contact with to save her life. You can see the guilt in her face. And the wicked bonner girl, you could see the guilt in her face. You know why Anne was guilty? It's not because she was involved in murdering Jayden. No. It's because Anne was on the same live over there on TikTok, hearing her wicked daughter tell the entire nation, say she reached the hospital at 7:09 p.m. when wicked girl Anne know say She was the first one in the hospital to place a eye upon her daughter, not Mr. T. Anne Marie failed to tell the nation that she saw Shanique before 9 o'clock at the hospital. Shanique was probably there when the doctors told her that the baby broke his femur bone. And for the life of me, I can't understand why none of the doctor them at the hospital and none of the nurse them no come out and tell us say them did see the wicked girl at the hospital. No doctor, no nurse, no there in ya. You know this a chat ya. No doctor or no nurse no there. Can call 646-529-1535. None of one can call Andre and tell we want to see. Tell we if we no see the wicked girl at the hospital early Friday morning, no. Why the staff at the hospital is so quiet? This seems like a big old conspiracy. Eh? Is this a big old conspiracy? School principal talk. The staff at the school not talking. The hospital staff not talking. No immigration leaks. No, sir. Shanique completed the perfect murder up until the point when Mr. T come out and let us know that the wicked girl was a liar. So to everybody inside of this chat, is Mr. T the angel that Father God sent come give we so we can get justice for Jayden Smith? And them would have love for dash with Mr. T right now. But they can't. They can't do it. So the most that Anne can do is give him bun. Them cannot murder Mr. T right now. Can't do it. Wanna pray for him. Cause he might become the crown witness against boy, him own son. Boy, I tell you, accounts are what is you are speaking factual are consistent. Okay, yes, spelling error right there. So any wanted person in the United States is either they willingly book a flight or force deportation. So the thing is, because of the person that we have holding the presidency in the United States of America, if Shanique is wanted in Jamaica, there's a strong possibility that the judge will actually send her back. If the man is illegal and wanted in Jamaica and them send for him, he gone. He gone. Because them are going to say, you come here and you overstay your visa and you wanted in a Jamaica, go on back to your yard. But Shanique is a resident. And some people say she might be a United States citizen right now. You think them not afraid? Shanique, who is not a cold-blooded murderer, Shanique, every morning Shanique wake up, she'll look over her shoulders to see who is coming for her. Mm-hmm. And if she afraid, why she not just confess? No, no. But it's what it is. It is what it is. All right. They're laughing, thinking they have gotten away. I signed a petition and passed it on to multiple people today. I'm fighting too and paying close attention. Yeah, so that petition, my viewpoint on the petition is I don't know why we have to sign a petition for lawmakers to do them work. I don't know why. And the petition is actually for the Prime Minister to issue an official statement on the Jayden Smith case. So we're saying that the Prime Minister don't know about Jayden Smith case. But I guarantee you that the Prime Minister know about Jayden Smith case. Everybody in Jamaica, home and abroad, who have a TV, who have a phone, know about the Jayden Smith case. The problem with Jayden Smith case is prioritizing the case. That is the problem. And how do you get Jayden Smith case from out of the rubble? Jayden Smith case is buried with the whole of the pile where Hurricane Melissa come and pile up. How you get it out of the rubble? By lobbying your government. Lobbying your government. Public pressure. Cases where you have a lot of public pressure, a lot of the times lead to charges. Those with a lot of evidence, bodies, you have the body, you have this, you have that. But nobody now pay attention. So them just push that aside and no justice. But the more the bloggers them beat it, not just lip service alone, but actions behind it too. Yes. So I believe today was the last day for that petition. That petition was published in December, and they did not involve any of the bloggers them on the case. So the marching orders that I would give to anybody out there who believe in a petition, that is me just giving them my opinion. Okay? Not everybody is going to agree with my opinion, which is completely fine. If you guys believe that you want like a statement from the Prime Minister would make a difference in this case right here, recreate a petition on that website, okay, and send me the link. Just do that, okay? Recreate it, send me the link, and I'll get it out there. Media blast. Me not promise it gonna be 15,000 signature, you know. It's gonna get the exposure. It's gonna get the exposure, but me not promise, you know. Say the people them are gonna show up and them are gonna sign, cause me can't control the people them, but I can put it out to all of my blogger friend them on YouTube and also on TikTok. Some of the biggest names, yeah, they can post it on their stories. Possibility that it's gonna reach to maybe 500,000, 1,000,000 people. And even if you get 1% or 0.5% of those people that signed the petition, then you would reach to 15,000 Okay, but in order to get the signatures, it needs to be promoted properly. And they would not say no. They would actually at least post it on their story. Even if they don't make a video about it, when they post it on their story, people will see it, and hopefully they'll sign it. Okay, but that is how you would get the signatures for Jayden Smith case. You would actually have to advertise it properly. I don't think it was done. I mean, it was a good intention, yeah, but I don't think, yeah, you can't just post it and then you have the observer coming out and bashing. Oh, a little bit of people had interest in the Jayden Smith before them just come out. They should have, so they made have watch it. Observer was watching it, Why couldn't they promote it when it was first placed on the website in December? Huh? I don't even think, even if they promote, I don't think it would have reached 15,000 thing anyway. I don't think they have that much of a poll. All right, let's see here. This thing is freezing on me. All right. Righty, so let's see. We're standing with you in cause for Jayden Smith justice. Bless your heart. Please, YaadBoss, can you invite Tiger Bone and North Coast to your platform? Yeah, the invitation is there for both of them. The invitation is, we run in the same circle. So yeah, we'll see. You see, everybody have their own platform, right? And as I tell you, it's like this, right? I need people in my circle that have the same passion that I have. Okay? That is what I look for. Yeah? And that is what I look for. The invitation is open, right? If anybody, my number is right there. My number is right there. Yeah? My number is right there. North Coast is critical, North Coast. I'm going to say it over and over every minute, right? North Coast, Surprise, LA Lewis, them three there. Without those three people, we would not have anything to fight for. Anything to fight for. They are rebels. All three of them. Head sick, not good enough. Yeah. All three of them. They are rebels. And not everybody are going to like them. Yeah. Not everybody are going to like them. But me, I know how to deal with characters. Yeah. Me have some friends, them head sick, no good. And me and them get along very, very well. Okay. So North Coast, Tiger, anybody is welcome. Anybody is welcome. But we have to put respect on certain people's name. Okay? We have to put respect on certain people's name. All right, like you said, timing. Okay, let's see. All right, let's continue. All right. Well, it look like we have we have a lot of Tiger supporters. Yeah, me and Tiger is actually, we communicated. You get what I'm saying? But you see, the thing is this. I think the issue with Tiger now is timing conflict too. Yeah, because I believe right now it's like very late where he is. Okay. And the same thing like with even J Progress right now. With J Progress, they are what, maybe like 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Okay. 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, Tiger, Shonda, North Coast. Yeah. Mhm. Yes. It's good to always collaborate, but remember, everybody have their own platform, right? I am open to collaborating with people because we have one cause, right? One goal, and that is justice for Jayden Smith. And I would say, like, what I'm happy with is that I think everyone is on the same page now, right? I'm hoping that everyone is on the same page now in the sense that we have one prime suspect, the one with the motive, and that is Shanique. Mhm. And Wicked Boy Demar was set up Jane life. Mhm. And the boy, the other family member. Mhm. And there's only a few people who know what me at about. Tiger is one of them. Tiger know exactly what's going on. All right. That syndicate know exactly what's going on. Probably North Coast too. Shanda, big up yourself. One day, I really want Shanda to come on the show. I really want Shanda to come. Yeah, she's kind of afraid of like the spotlight, you know. But I mean, we're a small community over here, so it's not like Andre where you're going in front of like the big stage, right? You'll be good. My people will protect you. So hallelujah. That's the enemies. All right, I'm trying to read this one. Moses prayed and asked Haya to break the enemy's back. Mhm. I hate to hear. Okay, yeah. Like some of the comments, them I have to like filter them out, right? Because we're not here to like bash anyone, right? Yeah. All right, I'm so sorry. I didn't know there was a petition to sign and the link is already closed. Yeah, I posted it earlier today. I was trying a couple days ago, but I could not get in. Yeah, but I guess it's closed now. The principal need to put behind bars all wicked and liar. Yeah. Principal created a distraction with that false sighting story. How police interviewed him, and we didn't hear that they interviewed the lady who works at the school, whom he, oh Jesus, hmm who he said told him. Hmm. Ay, 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 ay. I know, I know. If Shanique should not be allowed to leave Jamaica in the first place, much less to come back and go away again. Not even a focus too much on that there woman there, you know. That woman there, we say them say Jayden, a lot of people believe that she's a plant. So what them do is basically connect the dot, right? So the investigators them can actually focus on that vicinity. Okay? When them are planning up, it's like where some people say it's like them plan fail, so them are scramble and them are try and make up things, but they did not know that Jane Smith's spirit would have been so large. Them never know. Say Jane Smith's spirit would have been so large. You see, some people, you know, them see this as what you would say, you know. What you would say it. What is the word? It's not cult, but them see it as like something where them, if they make a little video, them can capitalize on it, right? I mean, welcome all of them people there. But then you have the serious one, them, right? You have the serious one, them who really and truly want justice. And the people them are murdered here, them never see this a come. They never see this a come. When TikTok start beat the wicked girl, yeah. When TikTok start beat them, I beat them, I beat them, I say the wicked girl fly down. And the next day, Jayden disappear. No, so she murder him. And force them out to come chat. And Lava Lee and North Coast. Me forgot about Lava Lee too. And all of the people, I don't really know the rest of the people that was in the box. But Lavali was there asking the questions. Yeah, Lavali asked some real good questions over there. She was calm, composed, like a real lawyer upon the case. And she was questioning Shanique, and she was questioning Wicked Girl Ann. And Wicked Girl Ann know say, as she first see her wicked daughter Friday morning, and she never say nothing. She never correct Shanique when Shanique said she fly down and reach at the hospital at 6:09. Wicked Girl Ann was right there. She could have said, Shanique, oh, you so wicked and lie, girl. Me not see you about 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning. Oh, you so wicked and lie. Why you telling the people them lie, Shanique? But instead, she cover up for her daughter. And that the live stream there. But, as my prayer warriors them always say, when the wicked them a plan, Father God up in heaven a wipe. So them a plan, them send out the wicked cousin called Tommy. Tommy and them, the three of them, Tommy, Wicked Girl Ann, Wicked Girl Shanique, and the three of them plan the alibi. The three of them plan the alibi. Rehearse the alibi. Wicked Girl Tommy talk like she was there, like she was right in Shanique's shadow. Shanique movement. But in the mix, there was an angel waiting to come bust them secret. I want to know who that angel was. Seems like he was the only one in the house there protecting Jayden, even though people say him is a whole wicked. When them are fight him over there and I give him cocoa, and Wicked Girl and probably beat him, it was his angel over there probably protecting him. That is the reason why Jayden Smith was so comfortable, even in the turmoil, to continue to excel in school. You see the picture them? Where Jayden have coke upon him forehead. And who are give him coke in that yard? The most the wicked boy, them are. The most the gunman, them are. You know see the pose. How he go? Let's continue. The principal lied to the nation and distract the search of the police, and he is covering the murders. That's what the people them must say. That is what the people are saying. All right. So we're going to go through some more comments, right? Please like this live stream, and if this is your first time seeing me on your screen, please subscribe to the channel. I'm leaning towards going back to basic. As we say over here, the Yard Boss community, one cocoa, full basket. One cocoa, full basket. Over here, all you never get is factual statements. No made up stories. No made up stories. Factual statement. If me hear it from the horse's mouth, I can share what I am told that I could share. Okay? Thank you, everybody, for subscribing to this channel. For sticking out, with Yard Boss. And not just me, for Jayden Smith. and for other missing children to come in the future. Because there's going to be more. There is going to be more. Mhm. And there has been more. There has been more. So there's a person here saying, oh, somebody said that Jayden was unalive on Thursday would possibly excuse Miss Ann daughter from being involved in his demise. And she would not have been in the island as yet. Yeah. But that analysis was not what you would say now. They were missing information, right? Missing information that led to that analysis. Okay. How them help so strong? How them help so strong? Ay, ay, ay. How them help so strong? The help is strong because have you ever? I don't want to like go down the road of like the secret society and all them thing there. I leave Surprise to cover that because him is a man. He's well protected in the spiritual realm. Okay, but put it this way: we're fighting, I believe, a spiritual battle. And as I said, the more we get closer, the more attack those people who are getting closer get. Okay? It's not normal. It's not normal for a case to have this much publicity and not a peep, nothing a leak. No, sir. No little footage of Jayden Smith a walk out a little Caesar. Nobody from those establishment, even if them give the police the evidence, them not come out and say, all right, yard boss, see something here. Eh? Mega Mart no employee and Mega Mart no come out and say, all right, public see something here. Nobody from the hospital no say, yeah, me did see the wicked girl. Nothing. And who will protect them? That is a right question. That's why I say it's a spiritual battle because them have some powerful science people over there. But we have some real prayer warriors over here. So the battle. Yeah. You see, the thing is this, right? As me grew up in a life, because everybody have their own spiritual journey. Okay? There was a point where I got baptized and I was in the church. I used to go to Pocomina church with my grandmother. And from my grandmother pass, I always get visions of my grandmother and I can see her even now I'm speaking to you. The image that I have in my head now as I'm speaking to everybody here is when I was 5 years old. When I was in London, England, because I was traveling ever since I was a little baby. And I can see my grandmother right now sitting on the bed, her hair braided, right? What side am I on? I am on one of the sides. So I'm sitting at 5 years old, right? And then my cousin. I've been seeing images of my grandmother ever since she passed. And I know she's protecting me. Yes. So in this fight, I'm not afraid of this fight. I'm not afraid of this fight. Because me know as I am getting stronger and stronger. So it's not like I didn't know God. I know God. But I was like struggling with this church thing. Yeah. I find it was like, to be quite honest with you, when I was younger and when I was struggling, you're just starting out in your career and you not really make no bunch of money. And you go church and every minute you go church, they might tell you chew this and chew that. Right? The whole offering and the whole sewing thing just turned me off. And it turned off a lot of young people who are trying the way you were saying, the Christian route, you know? Yeah. But getting stronger and stronger as I go along. I know I feel like we're in a spiritual battle, but my grandmother, she's right by my side. Right by my side. Oh Jesus, let me where's the comments? Let's go back to the comments. All right, my people. Yeah, boss. Remember Shanique called Jayden in an interview. They were talking. Yeah, don't recall that one. What's going on? Jayden is a golden child. That is why his precious little soul resonates deep within those who have a pure heart. Jayden will get justice. That's a universal law. Mhm. That is a universal law. Mhm. And everybody can see through those who are authentic in this for the right reason. The people them not blind. The people them can see. Who is trying to unite for a cause. And I'll continue to do so with like-minded people. I'll continue to do so with like-minded people. So if anyone, we're going to close now, right? If you guys want to do another petition, but make sure say I want to send the link to me, okay? And I'll try my best to make sure that it is promoted properly. All right, there's the number on your screen. Until next time, my people, thanks for joining this live stream. Walk good. Take care until next time. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out.